So basically what we've got here, I've got the Raccoon on the board. I've just got a fleshing blade, a cheap one. Basically, you've got a sharp side and a non-sharp side. We're going to be using the blunt side. Basically, the fleshing process is just scraping away as much of this membrane, this fat, this grease as you can. It's not at all hard or difficult to grasp or understand what's happening. It's tricky to learn the way to work with this, with the flesh and with the blade. And like I said, I very rarely use the sharp edge at all. For instances like this, maybe. And you do want to be careful, as I said, it is tricky. You can easily put a hole in the skin during this process as well, and I've done it more times than I'd like to admit. Actually, I don't know why I said that. I don't care to admit it. I make mistakes. Hopefully you learn from them. Sometimes you make them again and again and again and again, and eventually you'll learn. I'm not really pressing down that hard. It's mostly just figuring out the way the blade is hitting the skin. It's curved, so it gives you a lot of control over the contact points. Oh, okay, and there's a tick. Actually, no, that's just a spider. We don't mind you. Put you on the plant, let you go about your business. If that was a tick, I was gonna get the flames. As you can probably see, I'm still not an expert here. Learning as you go. But even in the learning process, that doesn't mean you can't teach or inspire. And I guess that's sort of the idea behind these videos. I don't know what I'm doing, but I tell everybody that. I don't think very many people, I don't know how many people believe it, but I can tell you for certain that I do not know what I'm doing with anything. But we're smart creatures, so we can figure it out and we can help each other along the way, I think. So if through my bumblings and ramblings, someone else can learn something or be inspired to try this, that's what it's really all about. I've found it's a good reminder of just, again, ability to adapt of humans, we are capable of so much more than we think. Before we picked our first animal up, which was this adorable little baby fox, I had no idea about, I just had never thought we'd be doing anything like this. Honestly, wasn't quite sure how I'd respond to it. But now it's like, it's like second nature. It's like I've been doing this my whole life, kind of thing. And I think that's a wonderful thing about things like this in general, challenging yourself. You don't think you could do this? Try it. You might very well surprise yourself, and you might find a piece of yourself that, I don't know, maybe you've been missing. It's certainly how it seems sometimes. And that's the beauty of being alive, of being here, We're never done growing, we're never done learning, we're never done experiencing and challenging and just growing, evolving into something more. Just because you're comfortable with who you are and what you do, it doesn't mean there's no capacity for more. Challenge yourself. may just lead you to somewhere you never thought possible, but also somewhere that just feels right.